All right, so this is going to be the monthly reading for the sign of Libra. So this is for August 2023. So anyone with prominent Libra placements in your birth chart, thank you so much for being here. Just want to thank everybody for all of the support. I was able to hit 100 subscribers recently on the channel, so that's super huge for me. Thank you so much. And if you are able to gain any perspective or insight from today's reading, please press the little thumbs up button and like the video. I would really appreciate it. And of course, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you there. All right, so let's see what is coming through for the sign of Libra, please, for the month of August 2023. Let's open up the channel, bring forth the messages. Who am I reading for today? Which Libra collective am I reading for today? What is most important for them to know this month, please? Libra, Libra, Libra. What is in the personal energy for the Libra, please? I feel tension. I feel like spotlight. Getting a lot of attention right now. I don't know if that's because Venus is in retrograde. Venus is in Leo. Leo has to do with getting attention, being on stage. But it's almost as though there's a feeling of like Libra trying to do their own thing. Libra trying to figure things out because Venus is in retrograde. But everyone watching. It's a little... what is this, like you want to just be a little private but you can't help it. People are going to watch anyway. So let's see what that's about. I also heard beloved, Libra, my beloved, when I was sitting in your energy before I started the video. So beloved, be loved, Libra, be loved. Get the attention, embrace the attention. Embrace the care and the good energy that's surrounding you at this time. It could be the people that are watching you feel that way about you. Libra is being loved. Something around that. I don't know what that means. All right, let's get into it and see what the cards have to say. What is the personal energy for Libra for the month of August 2023, please? Ooh, Magician. Yeah, so I did, like, it does feel like you're working on something. You're working to create something, manifest something. It is a feeling of like having your head down and really being focused. So I don't think you really know the amount of attention that you are getting. I don't think people are necessarily like in your face about it. It just feels as though they're watching while you go through it. Queen of Wands, absolutely. This is the queen of attention. She grabs attention no matter where she goes. She steps into a room, she owns that room. But it doesn't feel like you are intentionally looking to grab the attention because you are super focused on something right now. You are working on something. It's almost as though you have a time frame, like a time limit. And it also has to do with like Venus being in retrograde. This whole retrograde process is going to be in Leo at the same time. It's not going to go into another sign. And then once she is out of retrograde, then she's going to go forward in still the same sign of Leo. So all this process, it's like a time limit. And I think it's around September, sometime in September, where either she goes direct or she gets, like, she's finally out of the Leo phase. So it is a time thing here, a time factor. You're super focused and needing to get some things done and work on some things and generate something for yourself, and you have a time limit to do so. So you have the King of Cups. This is in your personal energy. All right, so there is a masculine feminine play here. And I know I keep speaking of the astrology, I can't help it. I mean, there's just like everybody turns to Venus, right? We turn to Venus for love, and we turn to Venus for money. We turn to Venus for pleasure and for feeling good and where our passions lie. It's a huge part of our character, of our psyche, of our astrology, of our being. If you are into astrology, you believe in it. So the attention is on Venus, right? Like if Venus is not doing good, then there's a little shakeup. It's a little weird, for us. There's a little uncertainty or fear, right? There's a subconscious sense of when Venus is doing okay, we are okay. And so if Libra is not doing okay, maybe your surroundings feel unsettled, right? Your people around you are feeling a little unsettled. It's almost as though Libra can handle anything, right? But if Libra is going through something, then shit, that means that, what if we go through something? What if we have to go through, this hard moment or whatever? We can't handle that, right? We need Libra to be good so that way we can handle our own stuff. It's almost as though people depend on you. You usually probably get a lot of codependency from the ones around you, which, I mean, that's just part of your personality, part of who you are, because you have to deal with others and partnerships and relationships and, the dynamics between those things. But anyway, getting back, so we have a balance here of masculine, feminine within you. I think that your feminine is the one that is driving this at this point, the fire, to create something and manifest something. And I think that the masculine in you is sort of holding space for you to do that. So there's some inspiration, there's a passion, there's a drive, but being really gentle with yourself, really calm with yourself, not putting too much pressure on yourself, accepting the situation, allowing yourself to be creative, allowing yourself to give birth to this new thing, allowing your creativity and your insight and your vision to free flow. While the masculine side of you is, just sort of sitting there, loving you, watching you, right? Taking care of you. So there's when we talk about masculine, feminine, the masculine is usually the one that holds the space for the feminine to create. And so it just seems like that is what's happening within you. You are taking care of yourself. There's a lot of self-love, self-nurture, being calm, being slow, being accepting of yourself, loving yourself, while your creative drive and your passions are, sort of just on the forefront right now for you. And you are super driven and super dedicated and very, very intentional with every move that you're making right now, because there is something that you need to create. There is something that you need to get done. And again, there's a big, strong sense of timing. All right, let's see what is in the environment for Libra. This could be people in your environment, a situation or circumstance that you find yourself in this month in August. What is in the environment, please, for the Librans? People. People are in your environment. I did mention that at the beginning. Okay. There is a karmic situation going on here, Libra. There's somebody in your environment or a group of people in your environment that there is I don't know, it kind of feels like unfinished business. It feels like unfinished business. Like there is still something lingering. There's still something going on here that has to be balanced. Something has to balance itself out between you and another person or you and a group of people. The Justice card is here. This is your card in the tarot. See the scales needing to balance them out. Right, high and low, up and down, light and dark, right? Internal, external. What is this about? There's a need for a give and take. There's a need for fairness and people to do their part and also be able to receive as well. So it's the action and the receiving, going back to the masculine, feminine. Maybe you've coming out of a time where things were just really, really unbalanced. I am feeling that. I don't know if this was like a July thing where, you know, things just started to crumble or break down or something. And this month you're just like, I need to get back into that equilibrium where I settle. This is my base, right, of being. I need to be balanced. There has to be some equilibrium in my life. And I think that you're assessing the people in your environment that are not providing this to you at this time. You could be looking into your social groups, your work dynamics, like the people that are around you, the people that are in the different departments or groups of life, and doing some assessing and seeing, are these people adding to my life, or are they taking away? Are they causing an imbalance in my life in some way? And if so, I need to, you know, sort of cut them out. Cut it out with the Justice card. But yeah, and it's all for the sake of creating that flow, that ease, that harmony. All right, so I don't know if anything else is going to come through. If it does, I'll speak to it as it relates to this side of the reading. But let's start to see what's coming through for the month. So we're going to go into the details of August. So it's going to be a 12 card spread. And we are going to take a look at the beginning of the month, then the middle of the month, and the ending of the month. So we're going to break down the month for you. All right, what's coming through at the beginning of the month for the Libras, please? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. So this is an air element. You're in the mind here. You are doing research. You are thinking. You are... what is this? It seems like you're trying to see something a little bit closer. You're trying to take a closer look at something. Like you are expanding your vision as well in some way. I don't know what that means, but I heard expanding your vision. Whatever is happening at the beginning of the month, there's a need to have courage and be brave, okay? Whatever comes through your way, you gotta just stay strong and have faith. This card, I want to say it's come out, well, I've only done 3 of the zodiac readings for August, but it feels like it's been coming out. I don't know what it is, but it's very familiar. So there's a familiarity coming through with the 6 of Cups. So, I mean, the good thing is that you are okay. You have a really good support system right now as it relates to your family, your close friends. There's love. There is love. There's support. There is joy, emotional fulfillment, your heart being full, your heart being content. There's immense amount of gratitude here. And it's like a feeling of taking a look at the entirety of your situation at this time and just really being grateful and understanding that it could be, I want to say that it could be worse, but more so that it is a beautiful thing, right? Like whatever, like you're looking at your life and the people in it and the love that you have and the support and all of that. And, you know, just feeling really grateful and really good about it. I don't know if you are going down memory lane in a way with the Six of Cups here. It does talk about past, and since the Justice card is also here, you have the emotional fulfillment card. There may be an opportunity for you to look at past love in some way, especially with Venus being retrograde right now. That is going to bring back either literal past people that you have loved, or just the feeling of it, the emotion of it, the remembrance of it in some way. But there is, in the beginning of the month, a heavy emotional state of being in your heart space. So there could be some sensitivity, a little bit of oversensitivity. You may be listening to some music or watching certain television shows or movies that cause an emotional reaction. And it's just a little bit of a longing. So even though you are complete and you with this strength and 10 of emotions, like there is a feeling of emotional completeness. It's almost like a bittersweet, right? Like there's still longing happening here. So I don't know if you are yearning for something or if it's just that overly gratitude type of longing where it's like, thank you, right? Like, and so therefore you cry or you're sensitive because you're so emotional that things are okay. But it just feels like a lot of water here in the beginning of the month. And you are an air sign, unless you have a heavy water placements in your chart. It does feel like though you may be in your feels a little oversensitive and emotional, but more so in the form of gratitude, love, acceptance, appreciation, stuff like that. There may be some communication coming through as well from people who are showing you love, gratitude, and appreciation. There may be some communication about people thinking of you and saying like, you came across my mind and I wanted to, see how you're doing, or maybe they are in remembrance and they are in memory lane regarding your relationship, like thinking about you. And so therefore they're going to come toward you to let you know that. So again, it's going back to you being having attention. And so when that feeling, like I said, where people are watching you, you're getting a lot of attention, obviously that means that you are on the mind of others. So you just want to be careful with that, depending on where that goes, especially once I clarify, we'll see what this means and get more details around it. But, you're on the mind of others, people are watching you. Just want to be careful with the type of energetic pull or push that you are receiving from these people, especially if you don't know that this is happening because you're so involved in what you're doing here. Okay. What is coming through for the middle of the month for the Libra, please? Another sign had this card here too. Jeez. I don't remember who it was. But anyway, so the Page of Wands. So this is great energy, middle of the month. Your creativity, your passion is coming forth. Yeah, here's that person. I'm picking up on somebody. I'm either picking up on someone or people, like several people, but they are coming through. I can feel them here in this reading. And since I am feeling them, and especially since they're not literally like any cards here talking about another person yet, what is this? They are emotional. They are in their feels. They are heart heavy. I feel heart, I don't know, weight on my chest, weight on my heart. So maybe somebody is really missing you with the Six of Cups here. It feels a little sad. Oh my God. Okay. Try to get out of that for a little bit. Yeah, so middle of the month, your passion, your drive, your creativity, your excitement. It's almost like having this innocent, childlike feeling of like, yes, I get to do this thing. I can't wait to do this thing. You know, I want to get out there and show my colors. I don't know why I'm getting, well, yeah, there's colors here, but the boldness, like being bold and showing yourself and not being afraid and, you know, just taking space and like showing up in some way. But very excited, very passionate and enthusiastic and full of like wonder, and possibilities are endless, and you know, taking full advantage of the moment. You know, there's an opportunity that you've recently, or that you will come across in the middle of the month. It's like you're going to grab it and run with it. And there could be another person involved here. As it relates to your passions and the things that you are looking to manifest with this Magician over here, you may be doing that and with another person, or you may find that a partnership or like people, you're going to create a bond. There you go. As you go into this opportunity, into this new thing that you're creating, you are going to create a bond with another person. For some of you, I'm also picking up on, this is the balance that you're looking for. Okay, once this happens in the middle of the month, you're going to feel that equilibrium again that you've been looking for. But even though, like, that will happen, I want to say for most, like whoever I'm reading for, that will happen. But simultaneously, someone is going to come through in the middle of the month, and they're going to make their presence known, and the relationship dynamic that you have with this person is going to be of focus in some point mid-month here. There is also balance and equilibrium that comes with the Temperance card. And here we are looking at, there's also an alchemy type of relationship here that's happening. So it's like manifesting this relationship, I guess. Someone is manifesting and the reason why I'm a little hesitant is because I think you're manifesting something that is like for yourself right now. And I've been picking up on that for the past few readings that I've done for Libra. Since Venus has gone retrograde, Venus is not focused on the things that she normally focuses on. Venus is focused on herself, as in fixing something, like reassessing Venus, like the life of Venus, right? So this is Libra, he or she, male or female, whoever you are. Like you're taking this opportunity to really like do the things that you need to do to level up, because it is timing related. By the time Venus is ready to move on out of this retrograde, you're trying to make sure that all of your shit is together, right? Like you have your stuff together. You're taking advantage of this opportunity to fix some things, reassess some things, move things around, change things, right? Whether it's like big stuff, like, you know, you are moving from home to home, or you are changing your job, you know, in some way. You're trying to get this business running and this business going. And so you're doing all of the detailed work, all of the little things to make sure that you're ready for when Venus moves forward again. So And that is not to say that there is literally no Libra out there who is not paying attention to relationship. I am sure relationship is always a big part of your life because you're a Libra. But I do feel that this is someone else manifesting and coming through to you, because you're the one that has all the attention on you right now. So people are coming to you, okay? But we will see. Here's that Magician again. The Temperance also comes with the sense of divinity and like right place, right time, or a destined path here, a destined situation. The angels coming in to assist. Your spirit guides coming in to assist. It's like heaven, the energy, or the, I don't know, I want to use the word elements, but like the elements of heaven here on earth, manifesting itself on earth. I don't know who this is for either, but I want to say that there is like a presence of a divine being that is coming through another. So someone may be coming through that sees you that way, or they may be that way. It's like an angel in disguise, an angel in human form, a spirit being in human form. I'm picking up on some galactic stuff now. Like maybe you're going to realize, like, if you are into galactic things and universal concepts and, you know, out of this world type of stuff, like maybe you're going to realize what star family you've come from. You're going to have connections with your star family. You know, like something like that is like of a higher, like really higher dimension, like coming through and connecting with you in some way. And it may come in the form of a person. That's crazy. Also this person or this energy, it doesn't have to be a person, it could be a spirit, not spirit, just energetic form around you that is guiding you and protecting you and making sure that you are, there's like, for some of you, there's a path that you're supposed to be on right at this time of life. And this angel, this spirit guide, this higher self, this deity, God, universe, however you want to connect with it and look at it, is literally like making contact with you this month in August to make sure that you are on the path that you're supposed to be on. So if there's any interference from other people, or, you know, if let's just say you have like a lot of opportunity to do other things, they are here to make sure that those interferences are not playing a big part or a big role, because you are supposed to be on a certain path. So they are protecting you in that way, and they're also building walls around the interference and the different distractions and people coming in, especially with all the attention that I'm feeling, that it's not distracting you. But if we bring it down to the more earthly realm, there's a relationship here, there's a person here, and there's some communication with them, and they may be from your past. And it may be divine timing, it may be the right time for this to happen. All right, end of month, why the darkness? You see that contrast? Why the darkness here? End of month, you have the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, the Lovers. Okay. And the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands at the bottom. So by the end of the month, that passion is still there. And you may be passionate with this person, for this person. This person may be passionate for you as well. But there's some excitement around this relationship, like getting it started, getting it going, getting to know one another, stuff like that. A lot of communication, being on the same page, compatibility. And then by the end of the month, I feel more physical passion coming through. But why does that come with a sense of loss? I need to sit with this for a little bit. There's like a halt. There's a stoppage point with this fiery energy. Like the fire is ignited mid-month to the end of the month. Fire is just flaming, going, and something is trying to come in and subdue the fire. Okay, I don't know how that look is going to look or how that's going to play out. Like something's trying to come in and turn out the light. I don't know, like I was picking up on interference. So it could be like making sure that you are clean as far as your energetic state goes. You're saging, you're cleansing. You know, your home is clean, your thoughts are clean. There's something about that to make sure that you don't allow any interference to come through. Because if something is trying to come through and you are cleansing, you're going to be able to pick it up and protect it, like protect yourself. But there is a sense of something coming through that is not supposed to be there, that is going to mess with this passion and this drive and this new thing that you have going on. And this could be in a form of like either your own mental situation where it's like, this thing is getting too good. I'm too like involved. I'm too submerged in this passion or whatever it is, whether it's a person or the thing that you're trying to manifest. And you start to second guess it. You start to second guess it a little bit. And you start to see why, like justify reasons why your current life situation or current state of being is not suitable or like good enough or ready for this thing to manifest itself. Even though you've been working on it, there's like a little bit of second guessing here. For some of you, you may come down with like a little cold or a little flu or, you know, just like a moment of just being really tired at the end of the month as well, I'm feeling. So there's like a health thing involved here as well. But I will clarify some more on this. But it just seems as though something is coming through that is going to submerge the fire. Is submerge the right word for that? I don't know. But in other words, it's going to turn out the fire. I am the worst when it comes to phrases like that. Okay. The Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is just the fact that, and it could be the second guessing as well, but you are taking stock of this situation, of this relationship, of this other person. And I am feeling it's like, it feels like too good to be true. And so there's like a moment where it's like, I need to step back. I need to think about this. I need to see, like, is this real? Is this not? You know, what action has this person taken? What action have I taken? Like, is this in the physical realm? You know, are you spending a lot of time with them? Are you investing in things with them, investing your energy and effort and vice versa, right? With the whole back and forth and making sure that things are fair. There's reciprocity. Is there reciprocity here? But looking at this relationship, instead of looking at it from this like spiritual place of like it's time, it's divinely guided and all of that, by the end of the month it's like, okay, I need to come down to reality and I need to really take stock of this situation, because yes, it feels good in my heart and spiritually, And there's a lot of good conversation and there's a lot of compatibility, but you know, what's the practicality of this relationship? How practical is it? Does it fit into my lifestyle? Does it fit into what I'm trying to create for myself and my family? Right? Is this person going to add or take away or distract me from this? Or are they going to support me and, you know, hold space for me and allow me to continue this and still, you know, be of a person that I can, you know, depend on or lean on? So by the end of the month, that is happening. Not without a little bit of sadness. Maybe there's like a moment where the both of you just have like a sort of weird energy, like the dynamic changes a little bit. Maybe there's a little argument or you don't see eye to eye on something. So there's a feeling of loss. Taking us outside of this relationship context, by the end of the month, this passionate thing that you're trying to develop and manifest, and you know, the creation that you're working on here, you may come to a halt with your creative drive. You may have a creative blockage. You may, again, run out of stamina, run out of energy. But there also may be a loss of some sort, or at least a perception that you are losing out on money or something like that, because it's material. This is Pentacle. So I don't know what that looks like. And so at that point, it's like, I have the vision of what I want this to look like, and I am definitely working on it, and you are, and you're going to get it, all the things. But, you know, I mean, nothing is easy, right? Like nothing is perfect. So at some point at the end of the month, it's like maybe you suffered a loss, or you feel like you will be. So it's like taking stock and revising your vision of like the perfect ideal thing. And it's like, okay, well, what do I have to do differently? What do I have to do better? What do I have to take away from this thing that is not adding to it or not helping it? Something like that. Okay. All right. So let's go in and start clarifying some of these cards. Let's go into the beginning of the month. I want to do the Page of Swords and see what that is about. So here you are taking a deeper look at something, as I said, looking at something a little bit more closely. There is communication here with the Page of Swords. Yep. Communication, a past person, because that 6 is here so closely, coming through. So you have someone's attention here, Libra, and they are going to tell you. They've been waiting a while to do this. You've been on their mind. Here's that 6 of Pentacles again. They like how you make them feel. This could be you as well, like you coming through and waiting for somebody that makes you feel good, something like that. What is the 6 of Cups? Yeah. Yes. So just expect it. There's communication from someone else that has love, care, interest, attraction to you. And they are coming in and they are telling you, and they want to attract you. They want you to notice them. They want you to have passion for them and be as excited for them as they are for you. You've been on their mind. They've been thinking about how to approach you. They want to make sure that they're coming through with something valuable, with something that they can offer, they can give you. Like, they want to be of a sort of presence in your life. They want to add value to your life, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. People should do that, especially in a potential love situation. All right, so what is the Page of Wands? Beautiful. The Nine of Cups. So this is, yeah, this is your passion. This is your thing. This is what is igniting your soul, right? This is creating the fire within you to express and create. And, you know, it's like when they say, like, do what you're passionate about for your work, right? Like your career should be something that you're passionate about. It's something like that. So you might be creating a business or doing something on the side, or just going full force even, I don't know, into your passion and bringing it to life here with the Sun. Follow this. Like, at the end of the day, yes, this is beautiful and hopefully it all turns out well. But don't forget this. Like, this is the energy of the month, okay? Like, putting light and love and joy and focus and even an innocent kid-like spirit into this thing that fulfills you. Your fulfillment, emotional fulfillment on a soul level, and what speaks to you loudly, okay? This is what makes you happy. It's like, at the end of the day, what would you rather be doing? You know, like, I would rather be reading tarot. This is what makes me happy. This is what fulfills my soul, right? So whatever that is what you don't want to get away from. That's what you want to stay focused on. However you are creating this and however it's coming to life for you, this is the thing. And you know what it is, right? Just by me saying this, like, you should know what it is. If you're not working on that, Libra, by this time or whenever you're listening to this reading, this is your spirit, the universe, your guides telling you, you need to work on this. It's time to start working on this thing, okay? Remember the timing factor. And it doesn't even matter. Like, if you haven't started on it yet, start on it between now and September. Now would be ideal because we're speaking about August. But, you know, when it comes to the timing factor of Venus being retrograde, you know, at least start on it between now and then, right? All right. What is the Two of Cups? Let's talk about this relationship. What is this person that is coming through that I felt? For some of you, it's not just one person. Two of Cups, please. Ten of Swords. I did feel that heart heaviness. They may feel like they really, really lost you at some point in the past, and they really, really want you again. So you have a card of ending, and then you have a card of beginning with this person, this relationship, to clarify the Two of Cups. So this is somebody that you ended something with in the past, and they are back. What else about this Two of Cups, please? The Hanged Man. They're seeing some, ooh, definitely. They're seeing something differently about your relationship, about you. They see you differently now. This time around, they're going to try to make it better. This time around, like, again, they just want a fresh start, a new start. They know that the universe, it's time for this. It's divinely guided, because the Hanged Man also comes with an element of faith and trust in nature, like allowing nature to take its course. But you have the Two of Cups, literally clarifying the Two of Cups. Okay, so that is like a big indicator that this is definitely coming through in some way. The Hanged Man. I feel like they've gone through a moment of suspension. Like, there was a moment where they couldn't do anything about the situation. And during that time, they really took advantage of like contemplating and thinking it through and seeing the lesson in it. And now that they are, and really like thinking of like how they really feel about you as well, and how they see you, and how like the presence and the reason why you came into their life, and the reason why the relationship happened. Like they're looking at all of those things. So when they do come back this time around, they're not going to be the same. There's going to be a difference in them, and I feel like it will be a little bit more serious. It will be a little bit more poetic, a little bit more romantic. Yeah, and I also think like they are going to be looking at you with this like sense of like awe and wonder and what is the word? Admiration, or like gratitude that you are even giving them the time of day if you do. What is Temperance? Because of the Fool being like such a childlike energy, there's an innocence and purity that they're going to come through with. There's an opportunity. Temperance is giving you an opportunity here. Middle of the month, there's an opportunity coming through of some sort. What is this opportunity about? Ooh. Oh my God. Libra. The last Libra reading I did, you had the Empress card 3 times. I think it was like your last week reading. This is you. This is you. This is where you're supposed to be. This is who you are. And the opportunity is coming through, but I'm also hearing that it's like, remember who the fuck you are. Like, that's how I'm feeling about it. Okay, like there's like this really confident, like supported energy behind it of like you're working on this. You get the opportunity because you worked. You get the opportunity because you were intentional. You get the opportunity because you know your state, and like you know who you are, right? And whatever you had to work on was for that purpose, to make sure that you stay at your full self, that you remain authentic within yourself and your lifestyle in some way. But yeah, it's like this feeling of the universe giving this opportunity because you worked on it. And it's like, remember who the fuck you are, because you can do this, because you can do anything that you set your mind to do, right? And I know that sounds cliche, but I don't know a Libra that doesn't think like that. I don't know a Libra that has like this sense of how can I say, like, I can't do something, you know? Like if something happens and presents itself into the Libra's life and it falls on their lap, whether it's a good thing, a positive thing, or a negative thing, there's nothing that the Libra in their minds that can like not get past or not get through or not figure out. Right? So if you are coming from a place of challenge where you need to start to work on creating something or making something for yourself, it's almost as though the reminder comes through, like, I did it because I worked at it, you know? Like, there was no moment that I second guessed myself, you know, as far as like, can I do this thing? Can I overcome this obstacle or this challenge? Or, you know, I'm creating and manifesting this thing. Can I do it? Yeah, you can do it. And you always knew that you can do it, and you did it. And it's just like in your face for yourself, right? I'm not saying that you're out there like being like arrogant about it, but I mean just for yourself, of like that feeling of feeling powerful, you know, that you did what you had to do, and that you're capable, and that you had the potential, and that you had the experience and all of the things. I don't know if that makes sense, but 3 of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, which is here. So that reciprocity is back, that equilibrium is back. You are communicating with some people here as well. Prince of Knight of Pentacles coming through. There's some money coming through middle of August, okay? Some opportunity for finances, money, stability, value, something of value. I'm hearing gifts. I feel like somebody's going to get a gift. Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're gonna be all right. This thing is coming to life. You're gonna see a glimpse of it. For some of you, it's a glimpse of it if you just started. For others of you, if you've been working on this for a long period of time, there's some rewards that you're reaping here by middle of the month. Let's go into the end of the month with the Knight of Wands. Truth. Clarity. Communication. The Hanged Man again. So this dark little spell has to do with this relationship, with this other person, okay? You're going to feel trapped. You're going to feel like you need to express yourself in some way about certain feelings that you have. You're going to feel... Some of you may feel like you cannot express. That's why the Eight of Swords. But eventually I think you will. There may be some silence here. Like again, it is that feeling I got of the light going out. The fire going out. What is the Five of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles. Someone is like not making effort. Okay, there's a sense of like it not being fair as it relates to the effort coming through or the work that needs to be put in for a successful relationship in some way. You have the Knight of Cups again, which is this guy. Queen of Wands, which you're up here. Justice here. The fairness in the relationship is coming to... This is probably the thing that that brings this little argument or something like that. The fairness between the both of you. I mean, so because we have two Queen of Wands, two Hanged Men, when we're talking about this other person in this relationship, with the Justice card, talking about a sort of commitment and karmic bond, karmic tie, that unfinished business that I was speaking about. You have two very different types of personalities here. One person is in the other world. One person is in a fantasy-like state. They come from a really more emotional, heartfelt, spiritual place. Borderline darkness as well. The depths of one's being, the depths of one's psyche. They're slow, they're quiet, they're perceptive. They're a little off, they're little... They what is it? Me and my stupid phrases. What is the thing, the phrase of like, they... never mind, I can't say it because I'll just destroy that phrase. But it's like they do their own thing. They're odd, they're different, you know. They're usually in the shadows. They're usually the observer. They're usually They don't take too much like physical action. They're not very physical beings, you know. They don't take up spaces in like they don't get attention. Whereas this person gets all the attention all the time. It's not like if they're doing it on purpose, right? It's just who they are. They're charismatic, they're dynamic, they're social. You know, there's a humanitarian quality to them where they are there involved, you know, doing their part for humanity as well, helping people out, giving their services, offering their services. Really confident, you know, very like they do take up space and they do expect, you know, respect. And it's like, know your place when you come to me, know your place when you speak to me, you know. But it's not that they are, how can I say, I mean, it's just a high level of confidence that they have, so they can say those things. They see themselves as a high regard on this earth, you know. Whereas this person is more humble and they don't care about these things. They don't care about that. They care about connection and depth and the psychological insight and the spiritual experiences and the out of this world connection. They care about the connection. This person can't help but care about who they are. They may care about the connection. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you're a Libra, like, fuck, you know, of course. But there's more to life, right? For this person here. And they love working on themselves, right? They love being able to see their capability and their potential and what they can do and who they are and what they can manifest. And they're Venus ruled. You're Venus ruled. Like, this is the earth realm. You know, I am going to take advantage of this time that I have here on this earth, right? Using my senses, my sight, my touch, my smell, my taste, you know, like feeling and connecting, you know, in the earthly realm. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that there is money here to be made. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that there is material possessions to acquire, you know, that there's people that I can socialize with and, you know, just create relationships and create bonds with others. So again, two different types of people, which can create this passion to burn out and fizzle out. All right, what is the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles here? The Knight of Wands, which is this, what else? Five of Wands. Again, yeah, there's a need to reassess something to be on the same page, because the Five of Wands, people are not on the same page. Everybody is out for their own. They have their own interests and needs. Seven of Cups. And the Lovers, to clarify at the bottom, which is this. So, I mean, yeah, at the end of the month, you know, you're taking stock of this relationship and you're looking at the options that you have and you're trying to pick a path, you know, which path do we go on? Compromising, stuff like that, communicating about it. But the good thing is that your goals are on course. You're doing the thing. You're seeing results. You're getting out the opportunity. You're opening yourself up. And you see this. You know, there's a level up here by mid-month in August as it relates to what the things that you're working on. Okay, so all of that is great. All that is beautiful. Don't allow too much distraction to come through. I understand this person is coming through and they may be a bit of a distraction. And if you can handle it and simultaneously do both things, then great, you know. But it's balance this month. Balancing out the different parts of yourself, right? Your masculine, feminine, The light, the dark, the high, the low, the inside and out, as well as balancing what you're working on, what you're trying to create, what you're trying to manifest, and this little or big, I don't know, relationship that's coming through, balancing getting attention or not, you know, whatever, however you want to handle that situation. Being aware enough and present enough when this opportunity comes through that it is destined, it is the spirits here to guide you and present it to you. And I think that you will be aware. Don't take your eyes off of the ball. Don't take... I'm done. I am done. I don't even know if that's a phrase or not. Anyway, let's see. Sacred Geometry Oracle, please give us some advice to take away for the month of August with the Oracle here. It's my first reading of the day, so I'm just waking up. What is coming through for the Libras for the month of August? Ooh. Honesty. Number 23, breaking down to a 5. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. That's easy breezy. This is your advice for the month, Libra. Sit into the vibration of honesty no matter what. No matter what comes through, no matter what you're working on, distractions, no distractions, silence or communication, it doesn't matter. Be honest with your people, with yourself. You have to communicate. Come from this place. Okay, you're not going to go wrong by speaking your truth. All right, Libra. So thank you so much. If you got this far, please like the video, press the little thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. And thank you for all of your support, your energy, your time, listening to this reading. Come back for more. Look out for your other placements. And I hope you have a beautiful, awesome month of August. We'll see you on the next one.